I know this is like a bit of a segue, but did you ever watch Tiger King on Netflix?
So I actually haven't watched it yet. I
So
have. I know I need to, and
I want to just watch it, but like it blows my mind that like people like that exist
exist. Yeah. Yep.
still. Like Carol Baskin 100% killed her husband. Like that's obvious. Yes.
I don't even have to watch the show, and I
Um,
know that that's the thing.
yeah. Like, but he just like like it just when you watch it, like it really makes you question how the hell it's a documentary. Like you have to remind yourself over and over, like this is a documentary. This is real. Like this is 100% true.
Yeah, and that's the thing for me. It's like so we talked about Ozark. I hadn't seen any of the other seasons before like season 3 came out, and someone was like, "You have to watch it." I was like, "Okay." Didn't know there were 3 seasons. I literally watched all 3 seasons in 5 days. 5 days.
Dude, Ozark is so good. Dude, Ozark is so good.
It was great, and I was like, so I went through that, and then I started watching other things. Right now, I'm for the first time watching Criminal Minds from start to finish. I've seen like all the episodes, but I haven't seen them in order. There are like 12 seasons, 24 episodes, and an hour long each. And like I'm like halfway through season 7, so I've spent a lot of time just doing that.
Actually,
Um,
actually, the last couple days I've been binging Avatar: Last Airbender on Netflix.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Yeah. So like, but like, I know I need to watch Tiger King. I just feel like I have to be in the right mindset for it.
Listen, it is so good. Like
Yeah.
every single episode is like you're just sitting there like like no wonder when something when something new comes up, something new that's crazy. It's just like no wonder. Like just,
Yep.
of course
Yeah.
it's like nothing surprises you. It's so good, man. Like
Oh yeah.
it's so good. And it's like
Yeah.
okay, the other thing I hate though is like well, okay, this is just like something with society in general, but why like I don't understand why people like to be the person that's just like people like to hate things that are popular. So it's like I'll see a lot of like especially on Facebook, Facebook especially.
Facebook.
Um People will be like, "I'm not watching Tiger King because I'm cool." Like they act like they're so mighty because they're not gonna watch Tiger King. I'm like, why? Like what's it's like that one person that's like, whenever you're talking about how good a movie was, and then that there has to be that one person that was like,
But
no,
bro, that movie sucked.
it sucked. Like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's always that one person.
Here's the
I
opinion ordered. Like,
yeah, it's like so I know I need to watch it. I just feel like I need to get in the right mindset for it because I know as soon as I start watching it, I'm probably going to hate my life and I'm going to get sucked in. I know it's going to happen because like I'm just going to be like this is like I'm going to hate my life because of how trashy it actually is. And I'm just going to be like I can't
did you
believe I'm
did you
spending this amount of time.
have you watched Making a Murder before? That's a series that
No.
you should
No.
watch.
I was going to say I think I was watching what How to Get
Making
Away with Murder. I think
so
that's what I was.
you know, funny. So how do I get away with murder? So I never watched the show, but my mom and my sisters were pretty into the show, and like I don't know why, I don't know why, but I thought originally when like when they put out like advertisements for how to get away with murder when they're promoting it, I thought that it was like a documentary series.
Okay, so this was like one of my friends.
I thought it was a legit like a documentary on like how to get away with murder, which
Well,
is
yeah, so that's how one of my friends. She was like, "You have to watch How to Get Away with Murder." I was like, and then that's also when Making a Murder like was out at the same time. I was like, "Is that the documentary? Is that like that is like covering like like somebody like is like one of the serial killers?" They're like, "No, no, 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 no. This is like a TV show that was on ABC." I was like,
yeah,
"Oh." I
yeah.
was like, "All right, I'll watch some of it." But I think I watched a couple of seasons, and then Stranger Things came out, and I was like, all right, well, gotta
I
watch that.
personally I have not watched Stranger Things.
Oh, it's all right. Well, I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I haven't seen a single episode, and since people said the last episode sucks so much, I don't plan on watching.
No, 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 no. Here's the thing. Okay, chat. How many of y'all seen Game of Thrones here? Here's the thing. I love Game of Thrones. Okay, I absolutely love it. Was the last season bad? Yes. Okay, it was bad. However, like my puppy Winter is literally named off of Game of Thrones. Okay, like Winter is
Mhm.
coming. Yeah. Okay, you
Yeah,
all get.
yeah.
So, like, even though the last season is bad, okay, like that should not prevent you from literally that should not prevent you from watching like probably the best of the best in television from like seasons like 1 through like especially like 3 and 4. Like when it comes to top-notch television, like I mean really
So
from 1 to 7, it's top-notch television. And
so
then
here
season 8
so
around it just
I've
bad.
I've
But
I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones.
I'm
what
right
is
there with you.
Listen,
That's me.
here, and I'll tell you why. So when I was dating my wife at the time, she's like, "Oh, let's watch Game of Thrones." She started telling me about the show, and she's like, "Don't get attached to anybody. Everybody dies." I'm like, "Why would you tell me that?"
which is also that's 100% true.
And it might be 100% true, but don't tell me that as I'm getting ready to watch this show, because now I have zero interest. Like, I could get attached to all these characters. And like, well,
Yeah.
dead,
See,
dead,
okay,
dead,
yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Except Jon Snow, apparently.
Yeah,
Until
and
the very end, I think he dies. I don't know.
I don't know,
I think
but
he
I'm
does.
like, I have no,
It's like
I have no
okay,
interest.
for me though, I've never been like that. I haven't ever really cared that much about spoilers for anything. I mean, basically, like every popular movie, like even like Endgame and stuff like that. Like if you go on Twitter at all, like
Yeah.
you eventually see something that's a spoiler. So it's like for me, I never really cared that much about it. I just still enjoy the TV. Like I still enjoy the show. So it's like even though everyone dies, you still will not know when, and it will surprise you, and it will be. It's like it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Even though season 8 was still bad, like in with a bad season in Game of Thrones, like is still a very good season of television.
Okay. Okay.
Like I would absolutely still say that anyone should watch Game of Thrones.
But you know what? If they put it on Netflix, I'll watch. I'm not paying for HBO. That's all
Well,
I'm saying.
well, here's the thing. So this is what my wife did, right? So my wife never paid for HBO, so she would wait until the season hit HBO Go, make a brand new email account because you get like 7 days free,
Yeah, you get a week free trial.
and then
whenever
you'd
you-
binge watch the entire season in a week, and then she would just avoid all the spoilers, wait for the next season, just rinse and repeat. So she has like 9 HBO Go accounts, but she's never paid for HBO.
That's smart. That's smart thinking right there.
So
do it.
Man, yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know about that. But still, it's kind of like everyone was all going crazy about it, and I was just like, I'll get to it when I get to it. It's fine.
Are you a Star Wars guy?
I have not seen the last one, but yes, I love Star Wars. I haven't seen the one that came out in what was that? November, December?
Yeah,
December.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I saw
I
that
have.
movie. I
Yeah,
actually saw that movie twice in theaters.
I actually think it might be on my TV. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. I don't know.
there you go. I mean, if
but-
we ever stop like talking,
Yeah,
you know,
this might turn into a 3-part episode podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen it. I actually haven't seen any of the spoilers. So far, like I'm actually like I've somehow I'm just gonna knock on wood there. I've been good my whole entire life with avoiding spoilers. Like I didn't see Endgame for until a couple months after. Didn't see any spoilers. Didn't know what happened except for Twitch chat trolling and saying so and so dies, and then no so and so, and it's just like all right, well I'm not going to trust a word you say.
right? There's so much trolling that all of it is now fake.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, whatever. But like that, like usually, like if when the new Fortnite season comes out, like I will do whatever I can. Like I won't look at Twitter. I will do like I'll go on Twitch. I'll be on chat only, and like I won't look at anything the streamer is doing just so I don't see what's happening. And so far, it's been good to avoid it. I'm really excited to see the new Star Wars. I hate movie theaters. I just can't go into a movie theater and think like, I'm going to go, especially around here. It's like $12 to get in.
Yeah,
And it's like
Yeah.
It's like
I was with I'm with you there. I
Yeah.
never really like I it was rare occasions I would ever go to a movie theater.
Yeah.
And by rare occasions like Star Wars
Yeah.
and Avenger movies, like that was basically it.
Yep.
It'd be like once a year maybe thing. But tell you what, Iowa, man, Iowa does movie theaters fucking good.
Hey.
Like
All
it's
right.
like $5 for like a ticket. Like the seats are couches. They lay back. They have heated, like it's heated. They have servers. Like I'm not even kidding. Like it's fucking insane out here. We saw. Have you seen Joker? Have you seen that movie?
No, I have not. No.
Hell,
I
you
have.
need to watch, dude.
I have.
Gosh,
I'll be
that-
Dude,
honest.
like I said, I don't go to movies, so it's like I'll just wait until I can see it. But it's like,
This
I
is
have
here.
I go to very select few, and like, but dude, okay,
Here's a
Joker.
super
Joker, watch the new Star Wars movie. Like
Yeah.
super unpopular opinion. I really did not like Joker.
Okay, listen, Mark.
No, I'm
So
listening.
I've heard like the reviews I've heard of people say for that movie, it's either they love it or they hate it. There's like no in between.
There's
and, like,
and,
that's
and
it.
now look, I have the T-shirt to prove it. Okay, like this is how old my Batman fandom is. It's like Adam West, 1960s Batman.
Damn.
Okay, I've seen it all, watched it all, read it all. Here is my issue with Joker. Right? Nobody. I'll just put the statement out here. Nobody will ever top Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker in The Dark Knight, bar none.
100%.
Best live action Joker ever that has been in that franchise for almost 60 years, and I don't think there'll be anybody that'll top it.
His
The-
role as the Joker in that movie literally killed him.
Yeah.
Like that's what
The-
it was. Yeah.
Like, but it's two different things though.
No, but the reason that as I'm sitting there watching the movie, I'm like, because they kept pitching it as like the Joker origin story, right? It's like,
Yeah.
here's Joker, this is going to be his solo movie, the breakout, blah blah blah, and you know all the background through Arkham and everything like that. If you've followed like all of the lore, to me it was a movie that was like half attempt at DC comic Joker, which didn't really give you a ton of new information about the character, and then the other half was like political statement about mental health and how damaging it can be to an individual, which yes, if you know the Joker storyline, that yes, the mental health is an issue with it and plays a big part in turning John Doe into who he eventually becomes. But I don't think that it should have been like the focal point of the movie. Now, I mean, like the end of the movie and what they reference, when you realize what they're referencing, I'm not going to spoil it. Like the end was cool, but for as excited as I was to see that movie, even though I had reservations, as a lifelong Batman fan, I struggle even to put Joaquin Phoenix's performance in the top 3 of Jokers, because I mean, Heath Ledger, number 1, Jack Nicholson would be second for me, and then the only reason Mark Hamill is third is because he's never done like a live action movie. He was the iconic voice, just like Kevin Conroy was the iconic voice of Batman for decades, and they voiced all the Arkham video games and everything like that. But I mean, he's better than Jared Leto. I mean, that's not saying much, but
Here's the thing, chat. Okay, so this is a perfect example. Okay, now everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Oh boy.
Okay, but listen, there just comes to a point where, there's a difference between having an opinion and just being stupid. Okay, this is one of those times. So,
Well, I'm glad I haven't seen it, and I don't have my opinion on this.
Yeah,
All right. Man.
And like a lot of people slam The Dark Knight and say it's not a great movie, and
okay, who are are those people? What like
people
what?
people that aren't Batman. And I'll even admit, like there's some criticisms of the way that Christian Bale played the Batman aspect of it that I would have maybe liked to be seen done a little bit better. But
That's what I'm saying, Fip. Who says that? Who says the Dark Knight?
there are
Batman?
definitely people out there that think that it's like the most overrated Batman movie ever, and their opinion is just struck from the internet.
And those are the stupid people that you just mentioned, buddy. Yeah.
Christian Bale was a fantastic Bruce Wayne. I thought he was a good
Christian Bale was fantastic
Batman.
overall, including like putting all pieces together. He was fantastic overall.
All right, now here I'm just gonna bring up. So just hot topic: is Batman a superhero?
Of course he is.
Wait, yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he's not. No, he's not.
So wait, okay. So you're saying he's not a superhero because he technically doesn't have.
Well, I'm just saying if it wasn't for it's Lucius Fox. That's Morgan Freeman in those movies, right?
In the Dark Knight, yeah.
In the Dark Knight, yeah. So if it wasn't for him making him all those cool gadgets, I don't think he'd be who he is. I'm just gonna say that.
Doesn't he technically have like above human strength, quote unquote?
No, he has no natural born ability.
Oh, I guess he's not.
Sorry if I've hurt everybody, but personally, I don't think he is. If I had some cool guy who could make me gadgets, I guess I could be Batman. But I don't have billions of dollars for a company in order to hire somebody who can make me said cool gadgets. So
that's what he wants you to think, chat. That's what he wants.
That's what he wants you to think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Would he be who he is if his parents weren't killed? That's a good question, Oliver. But who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne?
Wait, what?
Oliver said, "Would he be who he is if his parents weren't killed?" And I said that was a good question, but who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne?
The bats. I don't know.
Well, the Joker movie is just a random, bro. What do you want to call them? Cult people. Tom Nook.
That crook, that bastard.
That freaking.
Tom.
I'm over him and his turnip prices.
Mike, have you played Animal Crossing? Are you into Animal Crossing?
This is a sore spot.
Yeah, this is something I have not played Animal Crossing.
Yeah, so I looked into trying to get a Switch.
Good luck.
It was So this was like right as quarantine started. I was like, all right, you know what? Animal Crossing is like about to come out. I want to get a Switch because everyone's talking about it. It sounds like something I would want to play. It sounds kind of cool. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for it. Well, I didn't know, so I looked at this. This is 2 weeks ago. The closest place where I can get it, like a regular Switch, not a Switch Lite, because I'd want to stream it
right now or something like that.
Yeah, the closest place I could get from my house, Philadelphia. I had to I would have to go to Philadelphia at a Target there that still had it in stock. That was the closest place.
You couldn't even ship it?
No, you would have to go and get it. Yep.
Okay, so that's like Twitch live content. I mean,
well, I was like, yeah, but if it was like an hour away, like if it was like across the border, like in Indiana, Wisconsin, whatever, bad. I could do that. No, this was in Philadelphia. I was like, no, I don't think it's worth that. And plus now, I guess apparently everywhere's on back order. Like I called Best Buy, GameStop, all these places, and they're like, yeah, we don't know when we're getting another shipment, so we can't really tell you when to look for something to come around. It's like, all right, well, sweet, sounds good.
Okay, wait, are you guys Spider-Man fans?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so also unpopular opinion, Andrew Garfield, best Spider-Man.
That's not unpopular. That's a fact. It's not even close.
Wow. You're like the first person that has ever agreed with me on that.
It's not even close. Tom Holland, I think, would be second. But
Solid.
Andrew Garfield, the fact that he was basically one and done. Andrew Garfield.
I think Tom Holland is great.
Yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was fantastic.
For the type of movies that Tom Holland Like for his type of like the Spider-Man movies that they've made, I think he's really good. But like the Amazing Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield were fantastic.
Yeah, those are good. Tobey Maguire is awful. I hate him. I think I like it just so the biggest thing is like he left us with Spider-Man 3, right? That's what it was when like he started like he got like Venom and whatnot. You telling me like this dude, that one scene of him being all cocky and whatnot walking down the street? Oh man, please tell me I wasn't the only person that wanted to punch him in the face during that whole scene.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, nah, dude, you just ruined yourself as Spider-Man for me. I'm never gonna do it again.
Yeah, that scene was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Garfield
Whoa.
worse. He wasn't bad, but not the best at all. See, here's okay. So this is where okay. I think Garfield was a very very good, very very good Peter Parker.
Oh, he's fantastic.
I would agree. Yeah, I like both of them. Yeah, Tom Holland too. But yeah, if you no, Tobey Maguire can just take a back seat, and he's very back. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Which is true. This is true.
I mean, I think Tom Holland has like the witty banter and has like the quick retorts, whether it's written into a script or not. I think he plays that aspect of it. But
Yep.
I think
Andrew,
Jack makes a good point though. I when he says like his script was written poorly, and I like Tom Holland's script is definitely better for the.
but
the
Andrew
new Spider-Man.
Garfield was still fantastic in that movie with a poorly written script.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I think if they had Andrew Garfield for like the original Spider-Man movies, which I Tobey Maguire, like I don't hate Tobey Maguire. But Mark, you are literally like the first person that has ever agreed with me on that.
It's I don't know how people don't agree with you more. It's not even.
I say that to people, they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm
It's
like,
not
"I
even.
don't know.
It's not even a question. Like
I don't know. I don't know. See, you know what scares me though? The fact that I agree with somebody that said the Joker was bad. That scares me.
it was not a great movie.
So dumb.
I mean, Joaquin did what he could with that.
Joaquin was fantastic in that movie. He deserved every single award that he won.
The Joker is incredible. All right, Fit.
The Joker is just, I mean, really, in all reality, the Joker as just a character is just an Oscar producing character role. Like, I mean, like if you play that character well, you're gonna win an Oscar.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Like, it's that type of role, you know.
Yep, that's true. Yeah.
So, yeah, Jared Leto. Fucking hell, the Suicide movie. That like
We don't talk about Jared Leto. That's like 10 minutes in cinema that I refuse to admit that it exists.
Like, yeah, I think the people that just like you that don't like the movie, they wanted a different Joker. They weren't expecting what they were given, but yeah, the role that Joaquin was given, like the script that he was given, he played that role.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he did what he could with what was in front of him,
Like,
but
the laugh won the Oscar alone. Like that one scene of the laugh and him dancing down those steps, that won them the Oscar. Like, guaranteed.
I've seen clips of that. I've seen memes of that, I should say.
Yeah, it's like that scene became iconic in the first night that it aired. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We don't talk about Suicide Squad in general.
we don't.
Off of them. This is true.
We don't.
This is true. It was so bad. Hey, wait, didn't they have a Harley Quinn movie this year?
Yeah, Birds of Prey, terrible movie.
I didn't see it. So I'm guessing I shouldn't.
Yeah, Margie, what was her name? Margie Rabo, something like that. Whoever played Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad should
Margaret Robbie,
something like that. Whoever, yeah, she should never have been casted as Harley Quinn.
Oof.
Margaret Robbie.
If you want to see the version of Harley Quinn that needs to be cast in a movie, you need to play Arkham City and take that version of Harley Quinn, put it into a movie, and that's who it should be.
Okay.
Actually, okay, I agree with that. The Arkham games are so good.
They were.
The T is wait, it's Margot. Is that actually Margot?
Margot Robbie.
If the T is silent, why freaking put it there? Huh?
I mean,
Why?
it is silent. I knew her first name was Margot, but
A Hem Wolf of Wall Street? Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, she hot though. Right? That's the same one? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the same one.
Is it the same one? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, if I had, oh wait, we're the same age. Never mind. She's married. Never
Rip.
mind. Well, thought I had a chance. Never
Dang.
mind. Damn. Almost.
Almost got him, boys.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well,
I think that's so funny. You're just like, is that the same one? Yeah, okay.
well, it was. I guess I Wolf of Wall Street. And then I was like, that name. Yeah, that name does sound familiar. And I was like, okay, that's her.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, all right. I think we're gonna finally wrap this up after like 3 hours. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
right. We're over 2.5 right now.
Rolling, dude.
Damn. Hey.
Which is
Awesome.
totally fine.
It's a good thing I had
All
enough
right.
hard drive space to record all this.
Yeah, that is a very good thing. Yeah.
At the end of the day, you could go back and like the Twitch VOD and make highlights and put it together if you really need to.
That's true. That's true.
That's true. Yeah, this will definitely be cut into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
There'll be like a gaming section, and then there'll be like whatever the hell to call everything else we just talked about for the last 90 minutes.
Miscellaneous
Like
section.
gambling, sports,
we had movie section, we had
movies.
sports section, we had the gaming section. Like this,
Yep.
yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
That might just be the
wait,
way.
and a superhero section.
Yeah.
So you gotta do that. Yeah. Man.
That might be
also-
this might be a 6 video podcast. I might just highlight the whole thing.
everything in this one. Jeez,
Damn. Hey, I'm good with that though. This has been great. It's been fun.
loved it, dude. Loved it. I
Yeah,
knew this was gonna be a good one. I already I knew.
Yeah.
Oh, the gambling section too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Need the gambling.
Yep.
We covered so much.
We really did.
Damn.
Yeah. Lord.
Yeah. So if you need more just random conversations like this, check Mike out at his Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, all at MikeRack10. No spaces, no underscores, no nothing. However many VODs of this that I'm gonna make, they'll all be uploaded to the Modern Gaming YouTube channel. So if you haven't been there, subscribe, check out all the highlights. They will probably, I'm gonna say they'll be up by Sunday morning because I have plans on Sunday. So I'll probably do all the editing tomorrow and schedule them for like a Saturday afternoon upload. And then we'll shoot out, Twitter messages and everything, letting everybody know that they're live if you missed any part of the 2.5 hours of awesomeness that this was. But
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, it sounds great.
This was a blast, Mike.
yeah, this was good.
Dude.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys. This was awesome, and yeah, I look forward to seeing all the videos and all the episodes that come out of this one session. It's great.
Yes. Anybody that's in the chat that hasn't checked out Mike's stream or followed or anything like that, please go do so. If you haven't gotten a reason to go check out a stream after the last 2.5 hours, then what are you doing?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
We're all in quarantine here, so if you have nothing
That is
better to
true.
do, then pull up new streamers, go check them out. Seriously.
Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on, guys. This was awesome, and yeah, hopefully have some great shows coming up. And if you ever want to repeat for another 6 episodes, let me know.
Yes.
Let's get some games in soon.
Dude, absolutely, man.
I don't know what we gotta play, but we should play something.
I'm down. I know I need to get an external hard drive because Modern Warfare has taken over my whole entire computer.
Yeah.
So I need to get an external one. I just got like the GTA 5 free download.
I did that.
Yeah, so I have that. I can't download it yet because of good old Call of Duty. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's get some games in COD. If you want to, we can venture back into Fortnite. Oh, chills. But yeah, we do that. I guess I do have Valorant. I haven't downloaded it yet because, well, once again, I can't. But we'll definitely find something to play at some point, dude. Yeah, we got to get some games in 100%.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Well,
All right.
I think this